Okay, my friends, welcome back to this, what will be the final Left 4 Dead video. Turns out there are two expansions, well, three expansions, I guess, for this game. One was introduced something called Survival, which is a mode we're not going to be playing for the purposes of this. It just tasks you with surviving as long as you can in sort of isolated environments, so sort of like a horde mode. Including one new environment, which is that lighthouse ahead, but we're still not going to play it for this channel. There's not really a point. There's not much story, or there's no beginning, middle, or victory. There's no victory condition that I recall. But there were two DLCs that introduced new missions. One is called Crash Course, one is called The Sacrifice. Now, I mentioned The Sacrifice before. I mentioned I had downloaded it, and it seemed to be mysteriously gone. That doesn't seem to be the case. It actually was released both for Left 4 Dead and for Left 4 Dead 2, and apparently I downloaded it on Left 4 Dead 2. It still involves the characters from Left 4 Dead 1. But you can play it via Left 4 Dead 2, and I did that because I was playing that more at the time. So we'll get to that when we look at Left 4 Dead 2. In Left 4 Dead, there is still Crash Course. Now here's a heads up, this is the last video, but chronologically it turns out this should have happened between Chapter 1, No Mercy, and Chapter 2, Death Toll. It's sort of a brief campaign that sandwiches in between those two things temporarily. So we played the main game, then the DLC, but it turns out the DLC should be inserted in the main game if you're playing at home. Okay, let's give it a shot. It is shorter, although the actual individual components of each chapter are longer than in some of the other episodes. There's only two chapters to this campaign, so it's a nice brief run. Let's see if we can beat it. On Advanced, as Bill. Starting in the alleys. Let's go. Crash Course. Crashing will be the easiest thing they do today. Why it sounded like a summer comedy, I don't know. I do love that, again, I can't hype enough the posters. Look at that, the way the word crash is kind of motion blurred and it's kind of crunched up together as if it is slammed into that dividing line between it and the word course. Brilliant. Whoever your graphic designers were are awesome.
Hey, Mr. Positive! We just crashed. You got something positive to say about that?
You know what? I don't think we're gonna see a witch from now on. Who wants to bet me?
You're an optimist. I'll give you that, Lewis.
Brilliant. So that's the helicopter we flew away from No Mercy on. From Mercy Hospital, rather. Didn't make it very far, I guess. Here. In addition to being a new map, this particular campaign does introduce a few new features as well, some new achievements. I gotta pick my times to talk. One of those features introduces is that the weapons you find are often found in isolation. By which I mean to say, you don't always find the stockpiles of weapons where you can choose whatever you want. Often it's like, here's a shotgun if you want a shotgun, but otherwise... That was seen only very rarely in the former campaigns. Check one of these ahead.
Grenade! Pipe bomb over here! Smoker!
Where'd he go?
Reloading!
Anything else?
Pretty sure I'm a hunter. I might need these pills.
Over there! Reloading!
I don't know if that smoker's still up there or not. Yep. It is.
Reloading!
Let's move on.
Some guy laughed at my little brown.
Wanted to hear what Francis was saying there, but I couldn't. He was drowned out by the guns.
Reloading!
Sounds like the boomer's ahead left.
I'm reloading.
Reloading! Hunter!
Something I don't know if I actually got around to mentioning in an earlier playthrough is if you crouch, tightens your aim. Yeah, crouching will make you aim better, so it's worthwhile doing. That's why you see me constantly doing it. Also, it lets others shoot over your head. Where did he go? Is he over the green thing? Wolf's in ammo.
Reloading!
Where's an extra pistol? He's found an extra pistol. Oh fuck, here we go. You know what? Let's take this goddamn big ass shotgun. Where do you see an extra pistol? Screw it, I don't know. Let's go. I heard him mention something about a pistol, and maybe that's not what he said.
Pills here!
pistol.
No! Help!
Reloading. Fire in the hole.
Should be covered from behind by the fire, so let's just cover this way.
Reloading.
This thing has greater range on it than I would have expected. Still a pain in the ass to reload, though.
Reloading.
Do a quick look in here.
Reloading. Reloading.
Nothing. Waste of ammo. Oh, Jesus. That car will set off an alarm. I was very lucky I didn't make it with the shotgun. This gun ain't bad, man.
Fire in the hole.
Got Lewis. I hope I didn't waste that. This thing ain't bad, you know? It grows on you.
I'm gonna try this sniper rifle.
Reloading.
Boomer's way up there. Saw him. Thought I saw him. I did talk.
We can get
Okay.
that over here.
Ammo here.
Let's stick with this gun for now. It's not bad.
Watch out.
Sucks. See if there's anything else in here we could use. I really shouldn't have blown up those damn gas cans. That sucks. This is another place where we got to defend against a horde. So let's set out some defenses, whatever we can. So we're best prepped to fight them. Those gas cans would have been mighty handy. We got an idea. We're going to fire that howitzer in just a second. So we're going to fire the howitzer to clear out the bridge here. Blow open those doors. That's going to summon a horde, which we are going to have to deal with. I would like to, in an ideal world, find some more things to defend with, like, you know, some form of bombs or something, but I don't think there's anything out here. I'm going to do one last check inside in case I missed anything obvious. We do have a big machine gun there we can defend with. There might be something on the, I'll fire it in a second, Francis. Calm yourself. Check and see if there's anything in the truck itself. There is indeed. Oh, you don't have to jump here. If you're trying to get up in this thing, by the way, just walk. There we go. You can climb up it somehow, magically. I'll be honest, I don't quite understand how, but whatevs. Let's put one over here. In case they come from the side.
Fire that big ass gun.
I'll be honest, I'm gonna put this one over here. I think this is probably a better idea. It's more likely to come from here. And we'll put this one up front. Alright, we got things in 4 directions. When I fire it, I'll get on the gun for now. I don't know if it's wise. For God's sake, why can't I fucking like that guy? No, if I need to. Too late. They'll probably be in another second wave. Where's it coming from?
Take this.
Heal up, Lewis.
Fuck, I'm stuck on this cannon. I can't fucking do that. It's saved my life. I don't even know if I want it, to be honest. Fuck me up. Fuck it. Because we didn't need it. That was awful. Complete and utter inability.
I got something for you.
Yeah. Where did Francis go?
Take this.
Let's go. I should have grabbed more ammo before we left, but oh well.
Pipe bomb.
We gotta go down.
If we can just inside.
Grenade!
What are you guys all back here for? Ignore the smoker, let's go.
The safe house is down there.
Sorry guys. Let's go. Alright, not so bad. Onward to the last chapter of the campaign, which is the truck depot finale. Let's take a look at this graffiti, though. I think this one is particularly funny in how foul and awful it is. A lot of assholes in the apocalypse based on this graffiti. Alright, so, Jonathan, you have touched my very being. I shall remember you. You taught all that knew you what courage meant, and have shown us an example in death as you did in life.
Looks like we should check out that truck.
Sounds good.
God give me strength in my life without you, and I shall thank her. I can only hope our souls shall entwine again. I love the fact that she misspelled it or fucked up the word first. In that place where there is only love, no tears, no sadness, no injustice, no cruelty, no white, no black, no hate, no war, only love. Only love, Allison. Some asshole wrote, P.S. I'm fat. Somebody wrote QQ, which is an old internet slang, I think, like gaming slang for cry or something like that, or whine. I'm not quite sure, to be honest, something like that. Jesus, lady, I'm hiding from zombies, and reading this was the most terrible thing to happen to me today. You should hit a zombie with your thesaurus. Go back to poetry school. Cool story, bro. Somebody wrote in, no zombies, true enough. Allison, roses are red, violets are blue, you suck. Allison, reading your poem ruined heaven. Thanks a lot, Jonathan's ghost. Karen and I are holed up in a recycling plant, have plenty of food and water. Look for the hollow container. Love you, Jason. P.S. Don't tell Allison. I think this is hilarious, but at the same time, if you put yourself in the legit shoes of this, I mean, well done on the designers for putting this beautiful comedy break. I feel bad for this person. They obviously lost the love of their life and they're trying to express themselves. They'll probably never read this. They probably moved on, but I just think it's hilarious that she's so foully treated. No, we don't want this. We want our old gun back. We don't want the shitty shotgun. Let's get this. Let's heal ourselves. Just brilliant. Cedar blows. Radios make noises. Listen to further instructions for your emergency broadcast stations. Radios make noise, shitheads. I love the graffiti in this game in general. Peter, Army's still in Riverside, waiting for you at the depot. We finished the truck. Hurry. Riverside, of course, in the campaign being just ahead, because this should have come right before we went to Riverside. Looks like they already killed everything out here. Well done, my friends. While I sat around reading Allison's poetry. Get outside so that they can join me. Great. Horde coming. Boomer got somebody. Not me. He got everybody but me. How they can... Let's go get some more ammo and we'll move on.
Merry Christmas.
Guess he gave his pills to Lewis.
Pipe bomb over here!
Might have been handy about 30 seconds ago.
Got a weapon here!
Woo! So a quick glance, I think we're going to the right, but let's just see if there's anything over here. Not seeing anything. You're a hunter, though, I believe.
I hear a hunter.
There's a Molotov there, so let's clear out this.
Bill's here!
Open this, throw this.
Fire in the hole!
Back again. Whoa, hey.
stuff over here. Pills here.
I didn't get it that time. Goddamn it, dragging through the fire.
Reloading.
I'm reloading.
Goddamn gun takes forever to reload. Sorry, Francis. There was a zombie. Let's crack the dude's jaw. Really? A lot of these little areas don't have anything in them. They're just there as closets in case the survivor died. That's where they would materialize when they came back in the game, you know? Crap.
Somebody! Help me! Yeah.
Thanks, man.
We better be getting close. These guys are getting
Weapons here.
My back.
Go on and heal up, girl.
Stay still. I can help you.
Thanks. I owe you one.
Pills here.
We have
Nice.
another pipe bomb. Let me throw this one. The question is where? Where are we going? I think we go... Do I know where we go? We go over this? We can't climb that. We go to the side here.
Fire in the hole.
Nice shot.
Thank you. Let's move on. Looks like our pipe bomb cleared things out.
Fire in the
I
hole.
hope that's not a waste.
Look out!
Oh, you knock it off?
I actively hurt my friend. Oh, she got it? Okay. Which way are we going here, man? Did I go the wrong goddamn way? Is this a problem? We're not going through here? Yeah.
Francis!
Right here. Back.
Can you make it?
Get me up, please.
Up you go.
I owe you.
Help me!
Okay.
I'll do up in a second.
I'm here. Don't worry.
Come on, you gotta get up.
Guys, I'm really torn up.
I know, we're almost there.
Molotov.
Let's go.
I feel awful.
Here, Zoe.
Take this.
Or Francis, I don't care. Here you go. Zoe, you're not going back, are you? Just go this way. I think he gave my pills to Zoe, which is who I intended to give it to first because she was slightly more hurt.
I feel like
See if there's anything else in here. Nothing in here.
Even my ass hurts.
Again, any pills, any health kits, anything. Anything at all could help us. Witch nearby. Get in here. Get in this room, guys. Okay.
Under.
Where is it? Sounds like it's to the left. There it is, right there. Guys, away from it. Going up this thing. This is where things get dangerous. If I jump down and they don't come after, we could be in trouble. They don't come after fast. Or if one of them gets left behind and gets smoked. Hopefully, no, Zoe's with me. Francis is dead, as far as I can tell. There's no way to save him. Can't even get up there to help him. He's literally dead. There's nothing we can do. We don't have a...
Francis!
Sid! Sid!
Alright.
Sid!
Although he appeared already up ahead. That's great.
Grabbing first aid. Is anyone there?
Not right away. I assume the reason he appeared right away is because we're at the end. This is the end of the... Jesus Christ. Whoa. Trapped in here with a zombie, for God's sakes. All right, let's gather things because we're at the finale. There's a place we're gonna have to defend. One of them right there. That's a good place to put that. Definitely put one over here. see what we can find here. It's very dark in here. We're gonna have to start a generator up. When we start the generator up, the hordes are gonna come, of course, and tanks and everything else, all the bad shit that comes. There's a machine gun up there we can use to defend. But partway through, that generator is going to.
Here.
God sakes, Francis, heal.
Let's do it.
You won't heal. I will heal you. You got your. Oh, he got it. Okay, we're okay.
Let's go.
When we start this, they're gonna come running. We're gonna get back on top of that roof. Area where the machine gun is. But let's make sure we're absolutely prepared. Halfway through that process,
Weapons here.
the generator goes out. We're gonna have to go and start it up again. But if you run off like without your friends and you pounced or something, you're kind of fucked. So, especially with AI, you can't be like, "Hey, you come with me," right? You gotta just be like, you gotta eyeball are they coming with you or not. Is that it? We only have 2 goddamn gas cans. That's all we have to defend ourselves. No bombs. Sorry for the extra cautious approach here, guys. I just don't want to lose this thing at the end. Obviously, the finales are always the hardest parts. I suppose one option would be to defend in here. You could just go in here and fire out.
Yep, I'm ready.
I mean, look, right? That might even be the wisest thing. I don't know. But maybe they can tear through the walls. We saw that in Mercy Hospital where they tear through the walls sometimes. I don't know. I'm just not sure what is and isn't possible in this context. All right, let's. I think we got to assume we've got everything we're gonna get. Let's start it up and run.
Watch my back.
Come on, let's
Look how long it takes, too, eh? You need somebody covering your ass when you do this later. Let's go.
Well, I'm getting too old for this shit.
We're up there already. Fucking Christ. What man in that machine gun, but I can't even tell him doing. Could light that gas can, there's no point right now. I've got the door. Need it. Get him. I don't know if that boomer's dead or not. They won't use the machine gun. Boomer's not dead.
Reloading.
You guys get it. Thanks, coming. Okay. Stay down here, guys. I think this thing's about to go out. Stay down. Maybe not. Alright, fuck this up, guys. We should get over that bridge. God damn it, get some ammo and get it. Pick it up. What's up, guys? Let's have this generator out. Get reloaded.
You're not done yet. Come on.
Let's get you back
Get him
up
up, get him up, get him up.
Somebody needs to restart the generator.
Come on.
Father's got Francis. Watch my back. Outstanding.
Alright, that's done. Back up the roof.
Cover me. Gonna heal.
Sorry I'm not healing you guys. Can't get any further over there. Fucking Christ. Should have grabbed another shotgun, not the ammo. Now I can look. Done, guys? Is there any chance we're done? Getting in this thing?
Truck's down. Get in.
Get in. Alright, me and Joe. Did it. Alright, we lost 2, but we did it. There we go. Much shorter than the other ones you can see. Still fun. I took the least amount of damage. There you go. Something. And that would be it. 1,152 zombies were harmed in the making of this film. As you can see, it's about 2/3 the amount we usually kill, but in 2/5 the number of chapters. So there's obviously a lot more packed into that first chapter than there is usually. All right, that would be it, guys. Next up, I think there's some DLC for Left 4 Dead 2 called The Passing. I think The Passing takes place before The Sacrifice, so we might. I'm gonna try and double check this so we don't get what happened here happening again. Here, of course, we played what should have been the second chapter as the 5th chapter. So I'm gonna see how it's supposed to work with Left 4 Dead 2, and I'll see if I can get things working. I'll also see if the sacrifice even exists for me on Left 4 Dead 2. I think it will. I assume the reason I didn't have access to it here is because I actually never purchased it here. But I did check online in general at the Microsoft store, and it claimed I had no purchases on the Xbox 360 ever, which is patently absurd. So I'm assuming it's just a glitch on that, on the end that checks to see what's available on Microsoft's site as opposed to on here. We'll find out. At any rate, I'll be back with Left 4 Dead 2 in a bit. And some other zombie games I've got lined up, including some that will be really rare, something you would probably never have seen before. Left 4 Dead is quite common, but we'll find some that you've never heard of before. I can't guarantee they're good, but I know I've got a few that are really unusual. Anyways, more as well as more roguelikes coming up. We also have an anniversary coming up very soon. What date is it today? Today's like the 16th or something like that. This upcoming week, we have the 1-year anniversary of this channel being alive. I'm going to see if I can get specifically a roguelike going up that day, and also take a look at how many videos we did in a year. I think we've done more than 1 per day on average across a year. I think we've done quite a bit more, but I could be wrong. We'll find out. Aight, I'm gone. See you laters.